This is Ro, the realtor that will save you time and money. And in this video, I'm gonna go over how Jay-Z lyrics can motivate you if you're searching for your first home or your second home and you've been greatly discouraged in this real estate market. And then also for real estate investors, if you've been discouraged and you don't or can't find any deals, these lyrics will motivate you and get you right back on track. So let's go. Make sure you click and subscribe to the channel, not because I'm handsome, but because I'm giving you valuable information. The first thing I want you to do is stop getting Zillow estimates. It's like going to Walmart, and I'm gonna get into that later on in the video, and trying to purchase vintage wine. It's just not gonna work. So this estimate is just what his name is. It's a Zestimate. It's spiced up to make you think that something is worth more or that you're gonna get more for your house. It's not a real estimate of what your house costs. So stop doing Zillow estimate. It's spiced up just to.
I'm not a businessman. I'm a businessman.
So here we go. We get into the first Jay-Z lyric. And this lyric is two lines. And it's very important, 2 lines, because when you get into the business, you have to decide what you're gonna be. So first lyric, he says, I'm not a businessman, I'm a businessman. So Robert Kiyosaki would be very proud of that line because it's taking Jay-Z from the S Quadrant and putting him over in the B Quadrant. You know, businessmen, they go after deals, they seek deals. They seek people that have deals and bring deal makers together to create money or a commission. So this line lets me know that Jay-Z had the wisdom and he sat back and he watched everything. And he said, you know what? I'm tired of going after deals or people that have deals. I'm tired of going after businesses and wheeling and dealing. I'm gonna become the business man. I am the business. So when you first get into real estate, you have to know, are you gonna be the businessman? Are you gonna be wheeling and dealing and chasing after a deal? Or are you gonna be the business where deals are you? You are the business. I'm not gonna chase after making a deal with the liquor company. I'm not gonna chase after making a deal with a clothing company. I'm gonna become the clothing company. I'm gonna create the clothing company. I'm gonna create the liquor company. I am the business. And with you being the business, you're gonna have all sorts of business people and business persons coming up to you, vying for your business, trying to make deals to put more money in your pocket. So there is pros and cons of being a businessman, and there's pros and cons of being the businessman. So you have to decide what you're gonna be. Are you gonna open up a business? Because if you're in this game or anywhere that you are, in any business, you should have a business. Because number one, it's gonna save you on taxes. You should be in real estate or have a business. Now, I'm just not saying just have any business or open up a business. That business has to be making money. So you'll be able to get the tax depreciation, tax credits, and also real estate appreciates at a good value. Puts money in your pocket and it also saves you on taxes. So that's why you want to have a business to save you on taxes and real estate to save you on taxes. So open your eyes, open your mind. Let's get this lyrics will motivate you, whether you want to be the businessman or you want to be the businessman. Because as far as being a businessman, you're going to have more responsibility because you're responsible for more people. You're employing a lot of people, but you're responsible for them. You're responsible if they are gonna eat or not. So remember that. If you're the businessman, you're just responsible that you're gonna eat. And there's other tax deductions and tax credits with being the businessman, but they're not as high as a business. So 2 factors that you have to consider with tax deductions, real estate, and a business.
1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 4 in 18 months, 80 million more. Now add that number up with the one I said before. You are now looking at one smart black boy. Mama ain't raised no fool. Put me anywhere on God's green earth, I triple my worth.
1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 4. So what does all this mean? That means you have to know how to count, because real estate deals with numbers. You have to know your numbers when you're dealing with real estate. You have to learn how to add, subtract numbers, do cap rates. Know that if I buy a home and I rent it out for this much, this is how much profit I'm gonna make. Because nobody gets into real estate not to triple their net worth. It's one of the fastest ways to triple your net worth when you get into real estate. And as a real estate investor, you need to know how to go up in the home and know how much money needs to be put in this home to bring it up to date so that you'll be able to put it on the market to resell it for a profit. So you better learn how to count. And if you're not getting into real estate to triple your net worth, you're in the wrong industry.
Stepped it up another level, meditated like a Buddhist, recruited lieutenants with ludicrous dreams of getting cream. Let's do this. It gets TDS. So I keep one eye open like CBS. You see me getting stressed, right?
In this industry is very stressful because there's a lot of money involved. A lot of money. So you have to keep one eye open. And that means this eye and this eye right here, you have to keep it open, because since there's so much money involved, you have to know that the people that are coming to you or that's helping you out on a deal, you have to know if they're not overpricing you, overcharging you, and or trying to rip you off. Because there's been many stories as far as real estate investors where contractors have gotten paid and halfway did the job. Now you have to go out there, get another contractor and give him more money to finish the half-finished job. So you have to keep one eye open at all time. You have to, if you're in the business, you have to learn how to hire, because you cannot be a one-man show, because this business is so stressful. If you're trying to do everything yourself, you will get burnt out. So you have to hire generals and lieutenants to help you out, contractors, real estate agents.
Financial freedom, my only hope. Fuck living rich and dying broke. I bought some artwork for 1 million. 2 years later, that shit worth 2 million. A few years later, that shit worth 8 million. I can't wait to give this shit to my children. You think it's bougie, but I'm like, it's fine. I'm trying to give you $1 million worth of game for $9.99.
You definitely want to get a home or invest in something that you can pass down to your children. You know, because real estate appreciates year after year. Most analysts say that after 10 years, the real estate market crashes and then it comes back. But what we're seeing right now is home prices steadily rising because there is a shortage of homes. So now would be the good situation for you to get in a home right now, because prices are still going to keep going up, and they don't know when home prices will stop rising or when they would have more or even out the supply and the demand with the homes. So in this lyric, you have to make an investment. And Jay-Z was on his street. He was saying, I was hustling, doing this, I was doing that, but the building behind me is now worth 24 million. I could have bought it for 2 million, but right now it's worth 24 million. And I know that some people, they were living in Brooklyn brownstones and they was renting them out. But if those people knew that the Brooklyn brownstone that they were renting out was gonna be worth 15 to 24 million, how hard do you think they would have worked to own one of them brownstones worth 24 million? So you're gonna have to make the right investment. I'm not saying to go get artwork from Walmart or Target thinking that it's gonna appreciate. No, that's not a good decision. You want to get you a art counselor or somebody, a mentor that will help you navigate the art world and buy art pieces right now that have low prices and that's gonna appreciate later. Or wine. Please don't go to your neighborhood supermarket and get wine saying you're gonna start a wine collection and letting that wine sit on your table for 10 years. It's not gonna be worth nothing. Get you a wine consultant so that they'll be able to best work for you and point you in the right direction. And that's the many times that I see happen with people. They want to do everything themselves and they're doing it all wrong. As far as real estate, they go into Zillow, and Zillow is like the Walmart of real estate. You go into Zillow, you're believing those numbers, they point you in that direction, because all they're trying to do is get traffic, get money from the agent, get money from you, money from advertising, and they're not a consultant like me that will point you in the right direction, will point you in the right area and get you the best deal. And that way you'll be able to leave it to your family or your kids and it'll go down from generation to generation and you'll have that generational wealth that real estate is supposed to give.
I could have bought a place in Dumbo before it was Dumbo for like $2 million. That same building worth $25 million. Guess how I'm feeling? Dumbo.
And this lyric is just saying, I feel dumb. I just passed up on a great investment opportunity. He passed up on a great investment opportunity and he's feeling Dumbo about it. And what I have to say to that is there's many people that are passing up great investment opportunities because they're looking at the market, they're looking at the home prices and they keep climbing and climbing and climbing. And what they have to offer is going to go over the asking price. But I'm going to give you this example. Say you found a home for say it's worth $320,000. And you bought it for $340,000, $20,000 over the asking price. Now, the analysts or the consultants, they don't know when homes will catch up with the demand. The supply will catch up with the demand. They're saying it's going to be 10 to 15 years out. Now, say you paid $20,000 over for that home, but in 2 to 3 years, now that home is worth $400,000. Now, if you sat on the sideline, you've missed $60,000 of home appreciation value. And that's what Robert Kiyosaki calls phantom income appreciation. So you don't want to feel dumb like Jay-Z said on his lyric when I was walking past these buildings and now they're worth 14 to 25 million easily. If you knew that you was walking past something that will triple, double in value, 100% return, 200% return, you don't think you will work harder to go get that investment? So what I'm saying to you right now, today, no matter how much that house costs, do everything in your power, do everything in your circumstance to buy that home because it's gonna be worth the investment because of supply and demand. My contact information is in the description below. And we have good news. There is a cash offer club. So if you're unable or don't want to go the route or the traditional route of selling your home, we will buy your home cash in 24 hours. So make sure you visit in the description below. If you need to sell your home quickly and go straight to sold, you need to contact us at homesneedcash.com. Now, if you want to go the traditional route and put your home on the market with a realtor, you can also go to clickrodell.com and we will sell your home at the highest complete value that we can possibly can for you. Also with the Cash Offer Club, we want to do the same, but it gives you leeway of not putting it on the market, doing showings, open houses, people running in and out of your home. It gives you a peace of mind. And if you have to sell your home quickly, you have to be in the area in 2 months or less than a month, you will be able to get a cash offer in 24 hours and move within that same week. I have an offer right in your hand, cash in your hand within that week. How does that sound?